Welcome to Factorio Modded. This is my SpaceX K2 and working towards decentralization of my bases. So going back to planets and building it better. And I'm trying to think what to do now. I've got the oil and mineral water going. I think I'd turn off my core ships to do that. I turned the oil ones off, but I haven't turned off these other ones. Need to retire them somewhere. Currently they're sitting in orbit. I might go dock them manually and turn off their launch conditions, or just yeah, let's do that. Let's anchor at nauvis, and I'm not sure whereabouts, so we could put them up above. Yeah, maybe above. Probably want to stack them above the spaceship. So this is a trick. Hang on. And then re-anchor again. That didn't work. Really? Okay, that's good. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's better. All right. So dock one here. Now these ones are going to be retired, or replace the existing ones. I think we'll just confirm the anchor and then just leave it be. It shouldn't ever launch, so we'll just sit here and do nothing. We'll do the same for the other ones because they just cost me UPS now. They don't really need to be going around. This one probably, well, I'm going to do another trip. Lexrail. We'll give you a new ship. Ah, it's done it again. Okay, dock that one. Alright, what's the next one? Is that a satellite or rocket or what? Oh no, it's me. I thought I did this logic correctly, but obviously I didn't. I started adding, I assumed it was part of the network. So I'm flooding it with core fragments. Oh, what? Oh, that's awkward. I just assumed I'd set it up previously, so I had this thing going based on less than 0, but it obviously wasn't correct. So now it's destroyed nauvis. We'll just delete this and we'll fix it pretty quickly. How many bots we got available for that though, but where's my thing? I think 1800 bots, it's not too bad. It might take a while to take all this stuff away though. Yeah, stack size is a bitch. I guess this, the bigger ones, they're 200, these are only 20, so these will be faster to take away. Yeah. Once it takes away, I can yeah, fix itself up. What? Where's my control Z? What? I had a wire connected to that. That's awkward. Alright, that should fix itself up. I'm not sure whether copper's overflowing there, because that was actually being measured, I thought. Oh, maybe it's been disconnected. I think I must remove the power pole that sends a signal down to here. Shit. I actually disconnected it. I did set it up, as I say, unset it up. Yeah, there we go, it's connected again. So all this was flooding for a wee whiles. Is that correct? Is it? Glass is not going down? What was that? Oh, I was missing a thing. There we go. This should be read as well, actually. And we're going to fix that. I'm going to add to the shopping list for channel 1, because this is a channel 1 signal. Oh wow, look at my UPS went back just as soon as I turned off those 2 ships. Whatever I did to those 2 ships, obviously was UPS intensive. Anyway, this is channel 1 here, so this is the main go. So I shouldn't need to go to that, right? This is actually I'll do a logic just to check. Now I thought I had this based on the shopping list, but maybe I never did. Because there might have been a pre-shopping list error that I never fixed, and I can't remember if I fixed it. But we can quickly check this. +0 output core, and then we can just add a poll just to read it. Okay, we're at 54. I don't see a shopping list here though, so maybe I never did the shopping list. Oh no, there it is. This is the shopping list. So I do have 10,000. Ah, 10,000. Oh my god. Wow. No wonder it's overflooding. So I was doing it correctly. I do my things set less than less than 0, so it's going negative 10,000. These are the old numbers before they changed all the stack sizes, and I haven't changed my shopping list. So yeah, that's that. Okay, so that's actually fine. We did have it available there. It's just wasn't being done correctly. What was I going to there for? Not sure. We could be reading that. Yeah, I might as well send the wire up. I'll have to get this tidy in the future though. I think a lot of my stuff I can redesign to a nice flow. I have some redesign plans in my head, but it's just a matter of not doing spaceship work or other things. Don't know about that one. I guess it's fine. Now it's going to read this contents. Alright, now I can probably put this fragment back on. It should be reading correctly. Yeah, 3.9k there. What about this thing? Oh yeah, it's cool. It's filled up with stuff, so I can't really see, but it'd be nice if you can do like a a visible thing. So what you do is you set the constant for what you want. So I want cause, and then you set filter rather than enable. Well, can you set and enable? No, you can't. That would be nice if I can set and enable. So we set this at this. I can just do a green signal and then a pole, and that'll be fine for measuring those three. Hey Indie Gaming, how's it going? Trying to think what to decentralize next. I'm turning off my new spaceships because I've got less need for them. Each +0 up at each. Wrecking bitos of Ardi. Oh, nice. That's always fun. We need to just filter on that though. How do I make it so it's only that signal goes through? How do I generic that? How do I generic it? How do I generic that one? I don't want to set the condition inside it. We'll figure it out. Maybe decide accommodator is going to work better. You think? Now how do I make it so it's only that signal goes through as a generic thing? I don't know. I don't really want to set a specific signal. I want to set the signal based on this. Then I can read the network, and if I generic setup for each cannon, just to visually check the orbit. I have to do manual checking every time. I have to convert it to a signal or something. Maybe. Because if we do these, they're just going to pass too much through. It's not going to work though. I get 2-0 there. Oh yeah, because it's +1. 2 +0 then. Ah, I don't think I can do it. My brain can't. There's probably multiple steps here, and my brain's like Saturday morning brain. Anyway, I'll turn this on. We need a we're at 9,800 in orbit, so that's fine. Alright, let's go turn these other cores off. I got distracted by my incompetence. Up here, this ship's gonna be retired. So we will turn that off. Yeah, we'll do the same for the other mineral core. Where's it going anyway? I might just send it back to nauvis orbit. Kind of ashamed to retire these ships, so we can repurpose them to do something else though, but like the other cores that I don't process. I did spend a decent amount of time designing these, but if we're using mineral water trains, you don't really want to move the physical rocks. There's basically like a lithium hard rock hauler, which is a bit rough. No processing. I'll probably turn that off. Actually I turned the docking clamp off. Turn that off and it shouldn't dock. This one's almost done, so we might as well that's where it turned off, so I can manually launch once it's done its thing. I think it's about empty. We can launch this and we'll just redock. It's been retired. I do have a fifth one. Oh, it's trying to dock at the same location. Oh, I see. Whoops. That's awkward. Ah. I hadn't turned its docking clamp off. I better override. What's the number? We just don't. It doesn't really matter. It's just any number, just to make sure it doesn't auto dock. It goes into the back. Okay. Oh, which signal was it? The right hand one. That one. Alright, let's try again. Alright, there we go. Retired. Out of action. Cool, so I got one mineral core floating around. Which is this one, which is going back to nauvis in 4 minutes. So we'll just park it up and then that won't go anywhere either. And then we're just going to rely on this working. Not sure it's fast enough, but I suspect we need to fix up this fueling though. It doesn't really fuel fast enough. I don't know why that one there's got 48 and this got 50. I think it loops back around because of this. What's the pump speed? 400 a second. It's not that great. You're not better than that. These are kind of low. Why is that pumping down? Oh, it does pump down. God, where's the pump from? That's a long, convoluted pipe. Yeah, the amount of fuel we got there is not so great. I haven't really looked into my animaster infrastructure. But it's not so great down south. I might need more direct pipe going straight up. I mean, we got this main line, but I don't know if it's the fastest possible. Now, I kind of placed this a long time ago, which before I did this new one. So this is a better design reactor, and that was the new design cooling system. Has that lost its speed modules? Well, it seems okay. I thought it didn't have enough fluids, but it seems okay. Yes, the amount of antimatter, but little. Particle stream's a bit sad. And this is going all the time at least, but I expect that's my bottleneck, this particle stream. Did my ship come back? Oh, it might be in orbit. Oh. Dock this one. Yep, another one retired. And it's out of action. All those ships are doing the same thing. The mineral water is now out of action. If I even need to bring it back, I can. The oil core has already been retired. This is sitting here. Now I'm going to move it so I get a smaller hauler with this fluid tank. I was just having fun with trains though, so I did that instead. The UPS doesn't seem better. Those are the only things I added, I thought. Look. What's chart updater window? In theory, it shouldn't spike anymore. Oh, it does spike still. You see the map generator kicks up when it spikes. That's how the spaceships they create them. Anyway, probably need to get more animator coming down. These are, I mean, they're doing a decent job, but this tank just doesn't seem to fill up very fast. Oh yeah, I was going to restore this engine, eh? Poor little hauler. Little limpy. Oh, this thing, 27 things, wow. That's fine. This thing worked. Do I actually have to... Yep, got all this. Got all the science packs. How's this balancing? Are we okay still? We've got 2 of them are short. Which isn't the end of the world. Short on Zeiss and it's always the Megas we seem to be short on. Why are we short on Zeiss? I thought I did the balancing on that. It looks like it should be okay, but it's not there. That should be a 0. As long as these things that I got, none of them? What? Oh yeah, because I know naquitite plate. That's right. That's the actual shortage now. Nacquitite plate. So this factory is still jammed. Really? I have to work on this filter again. It's something I've done something wrong at some point. I kind of jammed up the goodies. Got too much crystals sitting here. Now, that should be up onto this belt, but then that's sharing the same belt as the crystal one. May I do them as oh no, it does both crystal and that thing. I see. That's a bit tricky then. Kind of have to have this belt, but I need the crystals to be buffering better. The crystals have overflowed. This won't fix it. I thought I needed that to fix it, but that's not the problem. Problem is actually this output here. I could have another inserter, take them out. Maybe that's fine. Yeah, sure, might as well. Seems a bit of a sad solution, but if it works, it's fine. And that way is the reagent filter, so here we go. See if this works. What an awful design. But we need naquitite going again so we can get some science. Otherwise we're a bit sad. Alright, that should pass the parcel, so to speak. We block up on crystals again. Thing is though, it does consume the refine to make powder, and I'm lacking powder, so I need this powder here to go. It should pass it straight through. I thought it'd jump over, but it seems it can't. Because it looks like it prefers the belt. It's still not resolved. But maybe it will resolve itself when I rip up one of these buffers. Really, this is the problem here. I do prioritize making this over the other one, but this one actually managed to jam it on refined as well. So my design is not quite there. It mostly works, not 100%. We can make that a red chest actually. Maybe bypass it. We'll put it. What can we do about that? Could we... I could take it out and put another chest temporarily, but that's not going to solve it. We'll just do that for now anyway. It'll get this going again. No vitatic acid? What the shit? How's that possible? Oh, no nitric acid. Oh wow, really? Did not realize that was the actual problem. How do we run out of nitric acid? Got a whole factory up here that makes it, I thought. Rare metals? What? I got no rare metals. You're shitting me. I got 89,000 raw metals. Why is the rare metals stopped? What the hell? I don't know what happened there. I always had too much rare metals. Now I got none. These all stopped. Oh, they're enriched. Ah, hydrogen chloride bunged out. Awkward. Why'd hydrogen chloride bung out? Sand? Really? I ran out of sand? So why is this not... I guess it's going pretty slow, 0.2 speed, so it's a speed problem. Those ones are sped up. Let's plot this here for now. If I could get the other building, there's a better one, pulverizer. Does it faster. Put that in here instead. That's a weird shortage. Well, these used to have like K2 beacons, I think, and they obviously failed a long time ago. Obviously, I need a lot more sand than that. Yep. Give it some. Yeah, we've got predates, why not? And we've got... Huh? Where are they? Oh, 313. Okay, that's awesome. Alright. This thing's make 1.2 million. The crafting speed's faster on this? Really? Yeah, you get faster crafting speed. It's the building itself. Let me click on this, it tells you. We do sand. It's twice the speed of these two. Because the pulverizer's a better crafting speed. Oh yeah, the pollution on this, 20 a minute. This is 4 a minute as well, I didn't even know that. That crushes like a huge pollution problem. Funny. Alright, let's just delete that. Pop that in. That should resolve my shortages. We should start getting resources again. Make some nitric acid, please. Huh. Let's stop them not really going. Also makes 105 a second. And it needs 496 a second. Okay. We're definitely not making enough of this, but I think we got another factory Well, I thought I did over here, but no, maybe I don't. I thought we made a rocket fuel place doing it at one point. Well, these crushers should be switched to pulverizers then. That's what I'm hearing. This all died too, because yeah, most of my factories died because of this. A lot of things need this rare metals for nitric acid. Here it is, here. This has got, well, I've got it right next door, and I'm not pumping it in. It's so funny. Well, not really, well, I guess I need it for this though. It's lithium chloride, so I'm making heaps of it, but use it for something else. I don't really want to steal it, but I guess if it's if this is full, does it take an F signal right now? Yeah, if F is greater than if equals 500, I should do a pump for this export, because this is already a setup for what I need, so that makes sense. We want export fluids. Cool. This should help give this a multi-purpose, so when it's not making lithium chloride, it can make hydrogen chloride for my network. Alright, if F equals 500, pump out, and this is hydrogen chloride barrels. And this should be a network thing. That's 1,000's enough. A general network. Obviously it's not making enough sand, these are too slow. I'll replace these with that crusher setup I was doing. Oh, things are starting up again. Starting to get rare metals again. That's my stone, buddy. Let's just make 159 out of 37. That's pretty good. I mean, if you look at the actual production here, it says 3 makes 7 to 8. So say it's 7 from 3, which is like 7 divided by 3, 2.33 times is 7.2. So should we get A6 for that productivity? We get 159. That's crazy good. That seems my stone request. Bit sad. Now, I was watching some other YouTube videos I made, and they were actually turning all their sand everywhere into this in their K2, and I was like, yeah, I probably should do that. Rather than send sand to the network, I should just make it on site, with even the sad versions of these. Problem is you need to have water. There we go, we got nitric acid again. We got all the good stuff. Okay, so that should get everything going again. Now I don't know whether the pulverizers can pulverize to nothing on sand, right? Haven't tried it. Maybe they can. I can put in the middle actually and test it out. I don't really want a productivity version of it, but doesn't need a recipe. Oh no, it needs a recipe though, so you can't do the bin icon. There's not like bin. I can't go delete. I mean, you can crush these things down, but it's not like crush recipe. That's unfortunate. Yeah, these are very sand starved. That's because this is very stone starved. What actually wants me to request it? For 1k, okay. Needs a lot. What are these ones? These ones are fine. Are they all going to this machine? Or is this separate? Oh, this is making the that's the ammonia only. I'm actually binning all this chlorine. Keeping the hydrogen, that's right. But they should be upgraded to the better one. Well, they're both 72% productivity, so if it's fast enough, it's probably fine. They'll just make more pollution. Less power though. 16 versus 7.5. That pollution, 351 versus 1750. Oh my god, 1750 power, that's so much. Yeah, let's just delete these. We'll plonk in some nicer ones. Some SE ones. Oh, this is much better. It's getting the stone I need now. So the amount of stone I've got on my network is a bit sad. We might have to start printing stone with matter plants. I think matter's okay for now, but we're going to start relying on it more. Like all these here that rely on chlorine, and I burn off. Oh no, I do make this, but I don't have enough chlorine. I guess I'm trying to use it. It's not even get too much. Well, am I using it or am I just binning it? Actually, I'm just binning it, aren't I? I was lazy. I should hook this into here then. So you keep it. Because I got a lot of hydrogen that's just sitting here. This is making rocket fuel, so. That's the rocket fuel there, eh? I don't really give enough oxygen set up. I only get this one water fracking set up. Why did I? Oh yeah, they were in range of this. Two of them. I guess he's gonna go to prod 6. We've got 311 on them. These need 2 each, and it's 45. So that's 90 prod 6s. I could prod 6 this whole thing. That'd be a good idea. What's this? Electrolysis plant. Don't know if it's in here. It might be. No? What? Can't see it. Electromagnetics. Oh, it's these things, isn't it? So he's a space version. Ah, I see. Okay. Upgrade it to Prod 6. Yeah, we should get this hooked in properly. So currently I was gonna do it, but I think I only got it from one side. Or two of them. We didn't do all of them though. So these other ones down here got these I guess they're called discard piles. I might move the discards to the north. Not there. I don't really need them, per se. What's the logic we should use for these? Can't really connect these to the logic network, can I? We'll just turn them around for now so they don't go. And delete these old ones. I'm going to add these to my network. I think it's a bit tidier as well. Cool, so that's all being only used. We don't need this belt. So much. What's that with zigzag? Nice and smooth. Okay. So that should make some more hydrogen chloride here. But we don't really seem to be making much use of this lithium. It's sort of just idling. What's lithium sitting around? A rocket in the middle. Wave empty landing pad. Mustn't use much lithium. Oh, we got this going again. So we got the rare metals, which is good. These things killing in. Oh yeah, I just kind of disabled meteorites. Try to fix my base up. I think it's almost fixed. I've got to fix my haulers up. They're still not going. We're running out of stone as well, which is a bit sad. So we've got stone core fragments to process. I'm gonna have to buff my core fragment processing. Stone. That's products. Yeah, no, I do want that one. That's right here. Magnesium stone. It's not fast enough, I suspect. Maybe this belt here could be better served with a chest. 2x2 is probably fine. So we'll prioritize the belt, but if we get overflow, we'll give it to this. I don't know if it's fast enough though. It's kind of like a full blue belt, and it's actually overflowed here, so I suspect the stone I'm outputting here probably should be put into the network then. That's kind of far back, so we have room to have more belts out of this chest. But we probably could do that. Because this stone won't, this gets a bit thin by the time it gets anywhere. Yeah, it's a bit sad. That's why I used to make the stone from these, which I could set up again. There's not enough room currently, so we're gonna refactor it, and these are all going slow as well. Alright, we're gonna add a I mean, this is making sand, and that's just for concrete and fine concrete. I set that up before. We've got landfill here, which I'm crushing, but I should probably keep the landfill. Well, do I want landfill? Not really. These should only go with logic network of stone greater than a number. And then we can add green overflow. And that'll work. And then they'll steal from here. Then they'll backfill, make landfill when they... It's fine. It was ore as well. It could be turned to matter. I haven't got around to that yet, but these things are not hard to set up. So, way to do it would be to those power lines are kind of the way, aren't they? I mean, each one's got its own thing, and then I merge them together. Doesn't really matter too much, but we can just delete like that one. Plonk in one of these. And just hook it into meta plant setup. Alright, so it's going to make iron ore into meta. $411 megawatts. It's a bit. Oh, it's got the speed module. Yeah, we need better efficiency modules. I'm going to do this here. We downgrade this. I could definitely downgrade this. I had a less intense wider beacon. We should have two versions of this. I think you can. You have to save it though. So save that one into a new one. How do a new one? I'm kind of scared. Might do a save game in case I break it. But I want to convert it. So if we delete and click on that. Okay, so it does that. Okay, so if I clear it all, make another one. So we want speed 6 and efficiency 3, so they don't actually have efficiency 6 is down here. Give me a funny ratio. Let's cut back a few of these. And then we can just save this as speed a fish. Cool. Weird it jumps it out when you do that, but that's fine. So I can now downgrade that. And start making that shouldn't be that way. It should be out. And what's the speed on this now? I want to drop it down to. Okay, that's too many efficiency modules. I can do some more actual speed, so. Kind of fiddling with it. I should be able to balance it. It says 245% speed. Energy consumption plus 100%. Now it's 20% speed and energy consumption 200%. So it's still at the, but this has got its own thing of efficiencies to override. So alright, let's go for another speed. I expect this one will be too many. The previous ratio was like half and half, but this is speed 3 in my previous version. But then again, maybe that was all speed inside, I can't remember. We just don't want a 500 megawatt matter plant, that's for sure. Okay, now it's 12 megawatts, so it was correct before. So this is the optimal. Okay, so now we've got matter plant. We can just put different matter plants down here, make different things. This can be copper. I mean, what happened to this? Is this jammed up? It has jammed up. Why is it jammed up? Why is it not going? Oh, I'm an idiot. Because the stone's not getting crushed fast enough. So technically it should be using the generic belt. No, it shouldn't actually, it has to be crushed. Alright, this one should be copper. Oh, I got two of these here, this is weird. This one could be, what's the other one, coal? Oh no, rare metals. Oh, rare metals can get up there. No, it can't, it's the middle ones. Anyway, we'll make matter, and then we'll convert matter into other stuff. BRB. Alrighty. The matter's going good. Got a bit of I mean, it's going to take a while to crush it all because we've got so much available. I mean, crush it into matter, that is. We could do better inserters, or more inserters. I think we can have a lot more. Probably like a whole row of inserters. Because those machines are getting sped up. Let's see if this is fast enough. Okay, they're pretty hungry. Still not enough. But I think they're taking most of it. Copper's kind of getting through still. I think the inserters are too slow versus the belt speed, so I have to do the better one. So we don't need 20 ADs, but I can delete the excess. So we'll see where the belt gets to. I think they do. What? 13 per pickup. So I think 4 of them are enough. Let's just steal all of it real quick. So where's it get to visually? I guess the copper ones are getting to here, right? That's more than that's deeper than I thought. But it's not by throws. I don't need by throws because well, maybe I do. Sometimes there's copper in there. Let's select those through. Yeah, that's happy. That's happy. That's way better than these crushers anyway. I'll get rid of these two. Just put the same two things in. And delete these. Now we can just do 2 on each side, I think. Oh, got to copy correctly. 2 there. And 2 there. Don't think it's gonna be enough, but make sure I get this matter out. Which is the way the matter's gonna go, I wonder. Go parallel. I guess we're kind of out of sync here. These should be back 1 tile. I kind of laid this out wrong, so be there. I guess the matter's going along up. There we go. Oh, those. Put chakra and matter though. We might need some more friends to hang on to it. Now, what was this making? This is making mineral where it was. Main thing is these have got too much matter already. They're filled up with it, so we can't actually get rid of it. I guess the bottom one can have a coal, though I'd rather turn the coal into oil, to be honest. If I've got excess coal in this belt, it should be turned to oil. Or something useful. But as long as it's flowing, I'm happy. This little stone thing worked out quite well. We actually don't need much stone. I'm making no landfill anymore, which is good. All the extra stone in there is getting used. That's my stone actual. Negative stone. Okay, we need to buff that core mining then. This is these ones here. We got a lot of core fragments. These go through 24 a second to make 34 a second. I need like probably double this. Question is where I put it, because this is kind of it makes core fragments too. This is all sorts of old, isn't it? I mean, it's kind of, I can kind of cut and paste it because I got the, you know, they've got their own signal. They've all got their own little, you know, little satellite situation, so it's not too bad to move around. It does have one wire that's connected to signal 1 though. Where's signal 1 hooking? I think that's it there. Yeah, so this thing here is supplying more with signal 1 from orbit. This layout definitely a bit claustrophobic. I was gonna move it down here, but things got in the way. I mean, we could move it up to here, and then belt down the stone. That wouldn't be the worst decision. There's my current stone belt here, so what a mess. We could splice into this and overflow, but actually that's not even going to work, is it? Why have we got that there? I don't know what those machines were. What's these steam pipes for? We're doing something with this water. Maybe I was spitting water or something. Anyway, this hydrogen chloride's good again. It's cool. Size is still broken. I need to decentralize better. We shouldn't use these space belts. We should be using express loaders. I guess that's a mistake there. This thing is this goes into, well, there's a mistake. It's just too slow. I could process that all on the planet that does stone as well, and then bring a shipment of stone back. Rather than expanding this. I might just go get print. I might start printing stone though. That's a better solution. This setup's a bit funky. I think we can do better. You want to do 2 ways. Oh, again, in case it locks up, that's right. This one here could probably go. I might tie this setup up though. Don't need this. probably do better about this. That's the switch, isn't it? So that's the stone. We can just do a signal for now. Just so it's a more generic. We'll just put this. We'll just convert this to an A signal, and that's the easy way to do it. It's changing one constant. This is the actual signal. I think 2000 is probably fine for any network. So each plus 0 output A. There we go. We've got an A signal. And then whatever I make, I'm going to switch this to whatever I want to make, and it'll work. I think that's not too bad. We could probably copy this generic thing in RR it. Chat plays RR. Not actually that though. We're gonna leave it like, you know, ready and waiting. We'll give it. What's the power? We're using 1.4 gigawatts. Really? Huh. Maybe that's not such a good idea. We'll try to downgrade this and see if that works. Oh, we kind of want. Yeah, it's gonna be. It's fine. I should move this all to one side though, so I might do that now. So this can go to here. Oh, how's that going to work on the side? Not quite enough room. Oh, I got an idea. Oh no, but then if you use an intermediary, we do push it up further up here though. So there's a chest in between. That chest is here. Oh, but that one is that one. Well, it'll get tighter, yeah. That's still less than 10. What's the rest of it? This has got the setting for the setter. And any other wires? Got this one hooked up to the far one. It's that one there. Oh, but that's gonna... They're kind of sharing the same thing now, aren't they? It shouldn't go in that chest then. It should be going up to there. Got it wrong. It needs to be here. Hey Mike, how's it going? What's happening? I'm just trying to play around with matter again. Make a tidier setup. Going well. That's good to hear. Happy Friday for you. Happy Saturday for me. Okay, I need more efficiency modules. That sucks. I guess 500 megawatts is better than the 1.5 gigawatts though. Won't craft as fast, but yeah, we've run out now because of that. Wow. We really do chow down that mineral water. Okay, I gotta think about that some more. Going on here, so that's going to this one here, which is fine. This is past the parcel. That's being read there by that still. I think it's okay now. I think it's now, we're just going to move this tighter. Might move it up to here or something. It all fits a nice block. That's a better blueprint, I think. For my matter. Might be a bit overkill, but oh, why did I lose the green wire again? So that one into there. Red's still the same. This green into there. I'll turn them around then. It looks kind of upside down. That might be a bit of layout. Where's the A signal going? That's setting the oh, it's the wrong way around too. That way. Okay, so this chest into here. It's a bit messy there, but okay. The green wire into the top, and that into the back. And we're good to go. And let's start. We start up by doing rotating that, and we're good. Cool. Now let's go think about well, I guess it depends what you're making. We could be making a liquid or a solid, so technically don't do the belts or pumps. I may want a rope next to it, I don't know. I think it's fine. Basic matter. Into my junkyard. I'll put it in here though somewhere. Don't think we need this hauler sitting in here anymore. Hey Benwoo. How's it going? We might be streaming soon. I'm gonna go for I can emote and tags. Yeah, up to 10 tags, each tag can be 25 characters. Huh. I got a question for you, chat. What would you describe my channel as in a tag? Rail blueprints, nice. I was going to do some rail blueprints actually as well. I need to get to do some grid stuff. Never already done it. Where's my stone in this mess? Heroes. These are my stoners. I didn't even think about the need to pump liquid in, did I? I can pump this out without deleting it. Precious matter. Hey Kodiak, what are you up to today? I was just getting matter plants going again. I just started converting some of my, instead of crushing ores to nothing, making matter out of it. So I've got too much matter, so I need to start using the matter as well. I'm a bit low on stone. Rocket fuel's back at a good level though. Haven't gotten there yet. Oh yeah. Yeah, I had got there, but then I lost the ability to do it. Now I've got there again. My science is jammed up though, so that's alright. Where was my stone? Oh, here it is. I think this is all dead too. This is all old. Yeah, that's all gone. I can delete all that. That was from processing vulcanite. I don't need this anymore. All old infrastructure. Got a lot of that lying around. Doesn't do anything. This just doesn't do anything at all. Haven't got around to deleting it, that's all. Oh, that's what those steam pipes are for. I was wondering. I found out from SC Dev today the weapon direct platform have a 1% chance to just randomly target at location. Oh. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I mean, it could be a good thing. But probably not. Probably want to delete that. I'm going to paste this in. Oh, we've got a belt in the way. Get rid of that. Alright, that's the logic. Explains why my base was randomly being destroyed by them as I tried to clear nauvis. Oh shit. Guess you got a big enough base that'll hit it quite often, eh? Right, we're gonna make some stone. And all we do is hook up the matter. Now, is that one isolated or has it got buddies? Oh no, it's part of the main network, so it has buddies. Here we go. What I'm gonna do is add a. Oh, but why is that not going? Ah, lost its connection. Lost the logic. Damn. That will obviously never happen to me. Capricorn. Yeah, I was firing 20 cannons non-stop for 2 hours. Hit my own base 4 times. Oh, imagine hitting a nuclear reactor. You don't even get an audio notification. Oh wow. Enabled of less than 10. Why is that red? Oh, that's that. Oh, Mr. Pipe. There we go. Back to printing stone again. I can't believe that. The power costs 436 megawatts. Shit. I guess we're right for that, but I would like to make it less power hungry. Might try to do the better beacon, the small one with efficiency 3s. I don't even know whether I got that available. Beacon? We do, compact beacon, there we go, so we put that in there. I'm wondering if the players' scan surface have biggest chance to hit a random spot that isn't my base, just deal with the huge save size for a few days. Yeah, clearing nauvis took huge save for me as well. My file size grew by like 100 megabytes just to clear nauvis. It was okay afterwards, but you know, going through the transition was a bit of pain. And how's it going, T-Hex? Looks like we're good on the power now, only 10 megawatts. Bit slow on the charged matter. This thing's... Maybe we need this to have its... Yeah, we'll do separate. We have one here. And we use the faster one for that one. This needs to charge faster. My save is going to be 7 gig thanks to the new core mining drill rules. 7 gig, you reckon? Wow. Yeah, I'll show you like a typical core mining world. Where is one? We got Goibnu. This is my new erudite core mining. So this is the footprint. So it used to be only that there was the footprint. Now it's all this. So it's not too bad. I think this is like, how many cores is that? I can't see. 15 core miners. That's 15 core miners. Not too bad, I think. But then you gotta do that on every planet, so that's the problem. Right, I need to get... Alright, I'll just save that. I'll switch back to this. And we should have a faster one. Yeah, we got a speed 6 version of this, so let's put this one down. Yeah, it's very fine. 15 iridium core miners, I bought like 12 iridium cores a second. You're not far off, Kodiak. I'll tell you the actual number before productivity. But yeah, erudite core. I had to go to a second planet to get it. So this is a 3,200 radius core world, right? And I even did a train line for this one. This is giving me 0.9 a second. So if you had no productivity, 0.9 times 15 is 13.5. So you're very close. You're 10% off. But I got productivity, so it's better than that. I mean, 0.9 gives me 2.29. So 2.29 times 15 is 30 a second. Ain't too bad. It was a lot worse when I was mining productivity 9. That was awful. Going from 9 to 13 has made a huge difference to my core mining. Massive difference. So you really do need the high tier mining productivity. It's the best bet for late game Factorio now. With the changes to core mining. I think this is working quite good though. We're getting some good stone out of this. I don't know where the stone's going. Is it actually belting? It must be getting used. Alright, that's good. Look at that. I think we can actually speed this up too, which we haven't done. This is using 21 megawatts, oh boy. I want to add this to the list. The stab. Efficiency 3. Very sad giving efficiency 3s. The planet Snake is my other core world for Erudite. I had to get a second one. Much smaller footprint. This one has got, I think it's 5. 3. Oh no, it's not copying correctly because it's out of radar range. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it is 5. And these are giving 6.7 each. So these 5 is better than the 15 on the other planet. So, massive difference for the radius. And of course we're actually flooded on 4 fragments. Now when I start offward processing these, I'll set up a base here, decentralized base, and I'll process all the cores. And the ship will just ship back erudite ingots and ore fragments and stone. That's the idea anyway, because that's what I've done with my oil core ship. I retired this one. The ship used to do the oil cores. I used to ship these back to Nauvis to process, but now I've got this ship doing oil. So it's a bit slow. I suspect we just don't get enough core fragments to turn to oil. But I seem to bring plenty back to Nauvis. But whatever I don't have, I print. So these tanks, they're okay for now. They're making oil barrels and put them into the network. I'm a bit lazy. I was going to have this train all the way up here. Because this is the oil processing up here. But I just didn't. I was like, I'll just put them to barrels for now. It'll work. But yeah, it definitely could have been a lot better than it is. Right. Yeah, that stone's actually flooded. So let's have a look at my network. We have positive stone. That worked out. Oh, that's cool. I got a new print now, so I can actually add this to my blueprint. I just made a blueprint. This one here. I'm just going to update it with this. And take that out. And that's fine, like that. We'll save it. Put it down again. This needs to be a bit of spot. It's a shame I can't put it there. That'd be the ideal spot. What I need to do is reset this recipe and turn that off. And then re-blueprint it again. And I think that's a good little matter plant. There we go. Save. Okay, so how much matter am I actually? Oh, down to 13 million now. Holy shit. We're chowing down that matter. I thought I didn't have enough room over here though. I mean, these ones aren't actually able to add to network. I need pumps to get it out of here. Maybe there actually. This is actually filled up though. What's with that? This is a dead end. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it's a one-way problem. This looks like it goes nowhere. This is a dead end. How is that part of the network? Is it down the south? No. This is it? No? Oh, is it this one? No, this is not it. Not that. Not that. Well, how's this connected to my grid? How's it saying I got 13 million, but it's not connected? I mean, it's supposed to be... It matters somewhere around here. Floating around. I mean, we do use it. This is not connected either, is it? So... This tank here looks promising. Oh, is that the one? Okay, so it's a one-way tank system. That's the problem. That's the way out. Okay, okay. We can just turn this around. We don't really want it to go one way. It should drain this slowly. So these go there. That should mean it drains these out slowly into the grid. Yeah, it's going again. What are these? Not going. I'm gonna take a while to drain the excess. It says it's got 0 pumping speed because this pipe is full as... Anyway, that's fine. We've met it for a long time. I probably should investigate my science. It's kind of died again. I still haven't resolved all the changes because things like obscure cases don't crop up immediately. I mean, the shortages eventually hit. I suspect this is this erudite plates that I was trying to resolve. Yeah, it's naquitite plates, okay. We're getting vitalic acid again. Okay, we didn't have any vitalic acid. But we had busted this this crystals, so I'm gonna resolve this. I thought that overflow would work. It seems like we just doubled the overflow and we've got the same problem again. This was working so well too, but we just got too many crystals somehow. No, can't get any powder. Hey, beep beep beep. Yeah, this base is a total mess. I know. It's a bit of a bot fest. It's gone through 3 versions of SpaceX conversions. So it started in 0.3 in 2020 and it's now 0.6. So it's been updated all the way through. So you've always infrastructure that's dead. I can't be bothered fully deleting it because well, I'm just lazy, I guess. But I slowly build new things. I mean, this used to be my naquitite processing, and now it's this here. I mean, I still got my cannons. My cannons are still doing their thing, and now got my rockets are still doing their thing. No, it's amazing. Oh, okay, thanks. I need it to work better though. I've blocked up my naquitite processing with these vita reagents. So basically both of them are supposed to go in here. Crystals go out this way, reagents go down through here. Problem is this is filled up on crystals. Which is kind of weird because that's kind of the hard one to get. So I've flooded myself on crystals. What I'll do is change this to be nearer. On some of them. On 3 of them. So you can do that with K2. Let's flood the other side of the belt instead. Main problem is actually the balance between these 3. I never quite got it working. I prioritised to make this one because it makes more powder. But really it should be a ratio situation where they splice together. So I was trying to have it so they don't go on the belts and have buffers and stuff, and then this also needs all three. We get some powder for a little bit, and then we get some product. As long as this is going, we're good. As soon as that refined naquitite blocks up again, we're stuffed. I think this actual recipe though, it just eats more powder and you make less powder. But then you don't need the as much of the refined. But I shouldn't even flood in the crystals. These crystals should actually not go unless I need them to, right? Maybe I should be prioritizing to the south actually rather than into here. So it should go down here rather than go into making more crystals. That's maybe where I'm going wrong. So I should be reading this contents, or this one even, or this one. Just reading crystals in general. Crystals, I got heaps of crystals. If crystals is greater than like 900, it should come on this belt. So what I'll do is add some logic on here to, this is the crystal limiter now. Enable if crystal is less than 900, and this is greater than 900. Why is that disabled? Oh yeah, it's gonna read the that's the wrong thing. It's supposed to be doing this. I did the wrong one. Crystal greater than equal to 900. And this is less than or equal to 900. What is less than 900 actually? Okay, so let's stop that. Turn that off. And so now it's just going to get rid of... We're not going to make any more crystals. That's probably what we need to do. Is do some belt logic with logic just didn't work. And so this is making shit tons of powder to make ingots, which is awesome. And it's also draining the network of all the extra excess powder too. Which means that these will now unflood their crazy amount of excess crystals. Now, there was crystals, I probably should add crystals in a splicer. I should splice them in. So I reckon there's a splicer up here or something. Just went up another tile or so. I could do a splicer there, but it's not gonna fit. Unless I get rid of that. We'll just get rid of one row. It's fine. We'll spice this thing in here. This is a crystal eater. So if crystals are greater than 1,000, I guess, we'll steal the crystals of this inserter. But yeah, I'm really getting used to using logistic network logics now. It's much better. I really thought it worked differently. It works really well. We've got 7,000 of these, and that will just slowly drain them out of the system. This one here was a overflow we don't actually need. Oh wait. Yeah, that's no flow. How so? So I didn't realize they worked by themselves like this. I thought that to be connected to like a row port. I always thought, you know, that's why I never used this, because like, I don't have to I had to put a robot port down, then wire it up, and then read the logistic network. But instead I just tick a box, and it's part of the as long as it's inside a row port area, did I read the whole network? And I was like, oh, I didn't even know that worked. So it's good to learn that. Makes it much easier to, I mean, doing circuit connections through everything is a bit much. I made an omnisimilar design that took advantage of that wireless information as an extra channel. Oh, nice. How's the UPS and the wireless? You can have two conditions on the same setup without any combinators. Yeah, I wasn't sure which one it preferred though. People say it prefers the Logi one, but I don't know. Maybe it does the circuit one. Maybe it does both. It's unknown to me. Oh, look at that. We're flooded on powder now, which is perfect. Which means this is making no more crystals. Which I don't need this overflow design I did. I don't need all this extra shit I put in. Existing design will work now. Plus all this is useless. We don't need that. Can't remember if it's an and or ah, yeah. Okay, we're actually totally flooded on ingot processing. That's awesome. We're starting to get naquitite plates again. Of course, we don't have enough. I'll delete some of this stuff while I'm waiting. Get rid of this old infrastructure. What was all that? I don't even know. It used to be so... Oh, I want to delete that. It used to be so easy with some of these setups. Oh yeah, we used to delivery cannon a whole bunch of spice here. We might be getting back into delivery cannons at Spice because the way they've changed some other things. What's this belt doing? It's all dead. Yep. I don't know what's this doing. Was this going anywhere? I think it's dead too. More at this. Oh, that's fine. That's an old hookup. I'm on early planetary stage. Is it too early for single item rockets? It's probably never too early for single item rockets. It's more apparently the first four techs or something into your rocket survivability is all you need to make rockets better than delivery cannons. But I still use delivery cannons because I like the logistics of it, of it going exactly where it needs to be used. So you can literally delivery cannons straight next to a producer building. So say you want to make nuclear fuel in a remote world, you can deliver a cannon to that world straight next to the building that makes it. Like if I put a cannon like, you know, right next to this and make the rocket fuel there, that's way quicker than doing a rocket pad and having to belt it out and, you know, send it to where it needs to be. So it all depends on what your priority is for logistics. But delivery cannons are definitely cost more than rockets once you get to 4 sciences into rockets. But I still prefer it for the logistics side of it. Because, yeah. It is a logistics game, so you're pretty much doing min-max logistic puzzles over and over again. What's this thing making? Oh, it's making stone. I don't think we care about making stone, do we? Delivery cannons are nice until you scale quite a bit. Yeah, I like delivery cannons for outpost worlds. I'd say that's where their niche is. Setting up rockets for every single outpost world. I don't know. I think most people do that, but I'm not so keen on it. It's my own reasons. I need that water. I don't know if I did. It's gone now. What was this belt? That was like an old... I think it was a sand belt. You might have to might be able to reuse that, unless I've deleted it. Yeah, it's a sand belt, so I might actually reuse that. I was taking sand out of the network. Then we got sand. Oh, it doesn't make sand anymore. It used to make sand. That's gone. Well, that's much tidier at least. We can always get it going again in the future. Yeah, much cleaner footprint. What was that? That was something. Gone. Cool. I'm so happy this content exists like live, real-time niche. This is the best thing ever. This game is totally niche, eh? I mean, you think about Factorio, it's got what? So it's got 1 million or 2 million people in the world who play it. And then you got this mod pack that has been downloaded by like 1 million people. And then they add K2 to it. And that's maybe like, you know, 10,000 people or something combination. So, or maybe 100,000 people, I don't know. But you know, it just drills down into nothing basically. You don't get many people who who will finish it. But a lot of people play it. I think there's a lot of people after like a real long journey. It's like a different type. It's like a different type of game content. I like this because you have like something that survives. Like there's a thing in your brain. It's like it's part of the builder brain, I think, where if you got something that's there tomorrow from what you've made, you're happier about it. Like it's just that you made that and it's still around. And it doesn't mean it's functional. It's just you made it, you know. And there's a study I was reading a few years ago on how to make someone the most unhappy in their job. And you say you give someone a task to do it as a job, and they're going to make something. And after an hour, you throw it into the bin. And then they're going to make it something again, and you throw it into the bin. And you keep doing this. That person is going to get so sad because it just brings out the whole, what a waste of time. This is pointless. Nothing I do makes a difference. Like your brain just goes into like this shutdown loop because you're not making anything. It's just getting disappeared. A huge part of certain personality types to make stuff. I mean, I like the history of this base because I've been playing this for like 2 years, and I mean the base used to be all out here, but I've been shrinking over time. Don't get me started on bullshit jobs. I mean, I think playing this is a bullshit job, to be honest. But I mean, it's a fun bullshit job. I don't technically get paid for it. I just have fun doing it. So, massive difference. I would like to get this mall a bit tighter though. This mall's from like a long time ago. Oh, cheers to the gifted to Kodiak. Beep, 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 beep. Very generous. My emote thing will work. I don't even know. Where our science is going again, so we're getting naquitite. 9 same people isn't a bullshit job. Imagine being like a stand-up performer, like in real life, like having a crowd of people around, like you T-Hex. You have like up to 200 people, I think, watching you. Like, can you imagine you like, you know, staying busking in reality, doing like some sort of augmented reality Factorio, and it's raining and it's like people like cheering you and like wondering what the hell you're doing. Like that'd be kind of crazy, right? But you can do this. You just do that at home instead, without having to have people in person like going, "What the hell's going on?" They're silently watching, going, "Wow, this guy knows what he's doing." I mean, I reckon if I did enough streaming, you could probably get quite comfortable talking in general. Like my ability to talk since I started streaming 5 years ago has definitely changed. I wouldn't say it's that much better, but I think this makes it easier. Kind of hard to have chill vibes if stream was in person. Yeah, bit more stress, eh? Bit more pressure. Okay, we're trying to have heavy composite. We need 5,800. Oh boy. I think I started making oh yeah, because I'm making speed 9 modules. I started doing them. We're making these. I've gotten better, still bad at reading out text when it's story time. Oh mate, TX, you're like I'd say like on the top, you know, well, I don't know how many Factorio streamers are, but you're definitely in the top 10 to me. And you probably you'll grow a lot too. But I think your pacing of speaking is like the perfect pacing. I speak too fast. And my accent is not clear for everyone. I kind of, I guess, mumble a bit or murmur my words. But it's a funny thing, like you can catch on to, like, it's like Mike's got a good voice too. Got a good pacing, so this makes it a better audience experience. So check out this cost of this speed module 9. Are you a Kiwi as well? Beep. I don't think. I got 2 Kiwis who follow then. That's cool. Well, that need 500 nanomaterials for 1 speed 9. I mean, the nanomaterial is crazy. Alright, what's this called? No, I can't remember. Distributor's quite good at desensitizing you to public speaking anxiety little by little. Yeah, I guess I have no qualms raising anything with my day-to-day job now in comms. I find I might speak too much now. Because apart from big raids, you have slow and steady numbers growth. Yeah, I had like no growth for like, I'd say 3 years of streaming. But my audio quality was worse than now, my video quality was worse than now, and my speaking quality was worse than now. So I think I've done like subtle improvements in all 3. It's still be better though, you can always make it better. Mine's far from good. But, you know, you can do little things just to make it slightly better. Just like Factorio. Streaming's very succinct with Factorio. Just small subtle improvements in your own logical loops. It's always just slightly more viewers than before. Yeah, wait till you got 2,000 viewers, T-Hacks. What we do then? We're like, I'm the master of the Factorio universe. I think that'd be more than any Factorio streamer at that point. I think the most I've seen is 1,500. Okay, my UPS is all over the show, eh? I disabled my ships too. If I have 2,000 viewers, it'll be because the day before I had 1990 or something, and some before that. Yeah, it can work like that for steady growers. I mean, I've seen some, like I was watching some DayZ content, and there's like some streamer had like, you know, 30 or 40 viewers, and then next week it's got a couple hundred, and a week after that it's got 300-400. And like the growth was absolutely insane, but their skill level and interaction was just, you know, already insane, so they just needed to be discovered. Does this rampantly grow really quickly? Whereas like me, I've been streaming. I've been like typically, I guess, 3 average viewers for like years, and like it's only gone up the last 2 months since I got my new computer. Mate, it's like totally different for me. Why are we seeing something captures into space? What the hell? Indie gaming. I do like that sound though. I'm not actually doing anything. I'm just kind of looking around, and yeah, I'm not doing anything. I could expand my vitamelange. I think we're okay. May days of peaking so high, a skill-based game that something like that might be possible are behind me. Oh, okay. Yeah. My skill-based game ability is like negative. I'll play my mates in the game. I'm always the worst in co-op or multiplayer games. I got my Krastorio outpost situated. Nice. I'll show you my mess of Krastorio planet. It's actually my erudite planet, funnily enough. Is where I get oh no, not this one. Ganis. There's my Krastorio planet. It's got erudite too. A bit bigger footprint than it used to be. I put this little train miner to move cryonite from a mine, and it goes over to here. I mean, I could have just built that, but I was like, I'll go train. And I was going to start processing more of these rods here. So I've got some rods off-world being processed for delivery cannon. They're kind of supplanting my production on nauvis. But I will decentralize properly, and I'll have a bigger footprint of this on this world in the future. I've got erudite here too, but which I'm not processing anymore. I used to make all the ingots here, but the recipe changed too much multiple times, and now it's like just a dead factory of... I mean, all these cannons used to send around to all my planets, because I used to use the iridium plates to make all my delivery capsules, but they don't make them anymore. Because I just don't make them here, so it's all kind of dead. And I had this nice little train line going out up here. This patch has been needed the whole game. I've only mined half the iridium. Mined like 5 million. That's it. It's such a like, I don't know, you just don't use that much iridium, but it's really hard. It takes ages to get a good amount. This pat's so busted though. I mean, this mall of mine, I was gonna redo it. I still haven't. It needs a lot more work. So maybe work on that later on today. Do the redo the mall design. Still haven't figured out what was the point of this ancient ruins. There's got these chests that you touch to capture. But otherwise, I've never figured out what was the point of this. There is some arcospheres in these chests though. They're like free arcospheres. So if you go exploring, you can get some freebies. But yeah, this is like, it's called Chrysopolis II or something. Old ancient city. I decided to put down a landing pad and a rocket silo, but there were biter meteors here, so I think I plagued it, even though it destroyed all the vitamelange. I don't care because it wasn't the main thing. This is the other ruins you find, which also has arcospheres and chests. And this was kind of cool. I really like this one. I thought like they could have added a lot more ruins. I thought there's a ruins mod, and And it is actually got compatibility with SpaceX. And I really thought the Ruins mod would be a really good thing. But it hasn't gone the way I thought it would. I thought the Ruins mod would add like people save games of like part of their blueprints and stuff like that. But oh, that fixes the uranium core fragments need sulfuric acid to break down. Yeah, you need quite a lot of sulfuric acid actually. The K2 thing, actually, the crystals got really difficult. Imersite crystals, they got a lot more complicated. And that was after 0.6 they changed it. So this recipe here, Imersite crystal, is very complicated. I mean, I seem to have enough. Push off for shortages and fix something. Rocket fuel seems to have sorted itself out with the oil printing. I was printing oil with matter plant. This thing going. Now we're still on the less efficient version of this. We're supposed to use the heavy oil fracking, but I haven't tested it out yet in this save. I mean, it doesn't even make that fast. But these are set to 200k buffer, so. Meta looking. Definitely going down. Now, I did a meta printing going here too at one point for these ones, but these ones actually got plenty of oil. Now I do have oil barrels being imported from down south. And my new oil hauler, 104 oil core. Just working out quite well. I am liking the fact that it brings all this junk home with it. I was gonna do this, these ones to also take junk. Haven't done that yet. But yeah, I'm now actually belting in stone and core fragments for delivery to make it a little bit easier. The oils does not really crack fast enough. These the core fragments, there's just not enough of them. I might move this belt actually, this is kind of sad. Yeah, we'll move the belt now. We're gonna put this, I don't need that much in, we'll just... No. They can request in the middle, don't they? Plug it in, plug and play, you know, as they say. I have to go soon. We'll walk. Alright, that's plugged in. What are the southern ones? Here we go. We can go left instead of right. Whoops. Oh, we overshot. Whoops, okay, fine. Alright. This one. Oh, I hate that. Sometimes I wanted to go through, but I don't know the keybind to do that. Okay, that's my one. I think that's all of the belts. And the trees grow quite fast in this mod pack too. But I feel the core fragments are still more stack efficient to bring back as is, but not all. Oh yeah. Which ones are better by chance? Because I'm finding if I process the core off-world, it's definitely a lot worse, the generic core. Whereas the if I do an erudite core, I kind of bring it back currently, but I haven't looked at the end-to-end on erudite. Why are the bots moving it? Oh, these are dumb chests. I'm an idiot. Okay, it's fine. We're supposed to do red chests. The common ones that give vanilla on iron, for example, and some stone are all more dense as fragments. Vulcanite's way more dense as a fragment. So Vulcanite's definitely worth taking back home then. Because I'm currently shipping it home and it seems really good. I haven't done the math on it though, but I would trust you've done it. I have faith in the maths. Dim math. So I did a little bit off-world. Why I go train enough fuel? I did a little bit of vulcanite processing, but is this processing here? Is this the mine? But we've actually filled up on vulcanite blocks, have we? Why does it stop? We ran out of... Oh, I flooded the wrong way. Whoops. Yeah, I'm putting 50 stacks into a pulverizer and looking at the results to be sure. That's before processing to blocks to be clear. Ah, right. Yeah, these blocks go 200 stack. They're awesome. But this is just a vulcanite to vulcanite block. Well, these ones are 50 stacked enriched. I thought the enriched might be worth moving. Enriched and the other one, these ones, the crushed, enriched and crushed. If we ship that, that's pretty efficient. Because you look at that, it's in 6. That stuff's only a stack of 20. That vulcanite it turns into like way better stacking, 2.5 times better stacking, right? So maybe moving the crushed and enriched could be the way. The red uranium. Yeah, I never noticed that. But yeah, it's very true. This is all broken. I don't know what I did wrong. This has got... It's flooded on that. Anyway, BRB. Alrighty. My orbit, I'm thinking single item rocket, space trains, and like mostly empty space platform. Is that it? Start with an orbit city block template. Yeah, I think trains in space seems to be the way to go. A lot of people are doing that, and for logistics it makes sense for rockets because the bots just get absolutely murdered. And that's the game design. How it's supposed to go anyway. Now, why have I flooded on enriched? I did this on my home planet too. It doesn't look. This, I think it's actually this thing here. It's not really flooded technically. Actually, it's because of this setup. Less than 3k, right. So it's because of my inserter logic on that. I won't put more in. And how am I... Hang on, I had a train out of fuel. Why is it not out of fuel anymore? Where'd that go? I had a train out of fuel before. I'm so confused. So... Enable this is great. Why do I want to do that? Why would I want to not eat it all? Needs 10 of that, 1 of that, but it always makes crushed, right? Enriched is the hard one to get, so I guess you always need it though. You want to... This is not going to thieve it though, is it? I don't think it's going to thieve it. I turn these off to not thieve. Yeah, I don't need that logic. This is dumb. Get rid of that. If we steal the excess, that's fine because we just make more. Problem is, it won't make any more until we get rid of all that. Then it'll jam up, right? Because these won't have any. And these got none, eh? These normally flows through here and then comes through in the little loops. Oh, it's because I downgraded it. It's supposed to work, but I downgraded this blueprint. It used to be a green belt or a purple belt, so that the undergrounds can't reach. I didn't even notice. I was wondering why it wasn't working. There we go, that's fixed. Because it's supposed to cycle around. Okay, that's fine. We probably can leave that on then. Because it will buffer back up to 1,000. Because this should flood around. Cool. Alright, it's fixed. Alright, who can I... What can I build? Like, I've got this, I've got 2 liquids. I've got all these core planets. I could fix up Tulip. Tulip's supposed to be doing my new off-world spice production. I haven't really done a big push into it. It's just like, if I've got no spice in orbit, it sends it. But I could deliver this to Nauvis, or I can do a ship picking up spice. Currently it doesn't, it picks up up here, it picks up just a raw vitamelange. It ships that back. So I could put spice into this belt link. Or make a new belt. It's a bit far for a belt though, isn't it? Probably should move that docking clamp. Should move this down to the south. There's all this processing up here. Unless I redo the processing up here to be proper. I used to all my spice. I had always delivery cannons seeing spice around. I think it was mostly to Nauvis. Some to Nauvis orbit. There was a lot of cannons. And they were mostly erudite, I believe. This mine... Oh, still 8 million left. That's got 83 million, so this is going to be mining for the rest of the game. So there's no reason to core mine this world. Not that we can, because we're actually so far out versus the edge of the world. I mean, these are, what are these mining? 3 a second? So 3 a second for 88 million, like, that's a lot of seconds. It's gonna take a long time. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go for a walk. I was gonna do something else, but I gotta brainstorm what I'm gonna work on next for my decentralization. Gotta find something to raid. Who's doing Factorio? Cyclomatic is integration on. Be with a raid. Yeah, raid Cyclomatic. He's fun. I don't think I get to raid him normally. He's normally streaming way before me. Thanks for watching, folks. Chatters. Alright, let's go find the raid button. Read. Cyclomatic.